Working from home is a new concept for many. It's new to me. I always dreamed about working from home. I pictured myself running my own business, doing creative stuff. The truth is that I don't have any business skills and just want to do the fun creative bits, so I've decided that having a proper job is still the way to go for me. I do truly admire my fellow creatives who are doing their thing entirely. Hats off to you. As for my day job, the coronavirus and reality has struck, and I'm now working part-time from my apartment at Södermalm in Stockholm. Here in Sweden we haven't seen as many restrictions as a lot of you have in other countries, so we can technically still go to our workplaces. But in order not to spread the virus, we are of course encouraged to stay and work from home unless we have good reason not to. On one hand, I'm happy to be at home being the homebody I am. On the other hand, it's not a great situation for the world and the people in it, so I can't really be clapping my hands. Also, this working from home situation is trickier than I thought. Here are some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Those of you who followed along for a while know I like to walk. Normally I do it on weekend mornings, and I mostly walk to the office, which is a 30-minute walk. Now I walk in the mornings before I start my workday at home, so I don't miss out. Take a shower and get dressed in somewhat proper clothes. I don't put anything restricting on, but I also don't stay in my PJs or exercise clothes. That just makes me feel like a mill, and it's not a good feeling. Also not a good look when you're on conference calls with your colleagues. Feel free to wear slippers down below, but do wear actual clothes on top. Speaking of conference calls, I was recently gifted these headphones, and Moshi is sponsoring this portion of the video. The headphones are the Moshi Avanti Air Bluetooth, and I just love them. They're so good looking, and they did receive the Red Dot Design Award, so I'm not the only one who thinks they are. They're ergonomic and comfortable, and the fact that they're wireless and that I can just walk off and get a glass of water or a pen while still talking to my colleagues is just the best. Thank you, Moshi. Also, I have a hard time concentrating while I write when I hear people talking, or in the case of working from home, my cat's meowing under my desk. I recently discovered Ludovici Einaudi, and it's dreamy to listen to his music in the Avanti Airs. The thing I miss the most from working in the office are the ergonomics. I never sit at work. I've had all sorts of body issues, and about 15 years ago I switched to a standing desk and I never looked back. There's a gel mat to stand on and I love it. I can move around, rest on one foot, switch and rest on the other, and for me it just works. I know you're supposed to be switching it up as sitting and standing, but just standing works for me, so that's what I do unless I'm in a conference room. I don't have a standing desk at home, so when I work from home, I do switch things up by rotating between 3 spots. I sit at my desk using my iMac, sit at my kitchen table with my laptop, or stand at one of my cabinets with the laptop. None of this is ideal, but it works short term, and let's all hope this is short term. Other ergonomics that I miss are my alternatives to a regular mouse. I've had problems in the past with my wrist from using a regular mouse, and I use a mouse trapper device at work. At home it doesn't work with my laptop or with my iMac keyboard. Years ago I learned from my ex-husband who had similar issues. Putting the mouse in front of your keyboard instead of next to it can help, so I do that parts of the day and it really does help. If you're advanced, you can even try to switch hands. I hear that for every hour you should take a 5-minute break. I'm not sure I do it every hour, but I do take breaks to stretch. I should really put a timer on, work 55 minutes and then take 5. In the office I don't eat lunch. I have IBS, I have little snacks during the workday to keep my guts in check, but at home I will actually have more of a proper lunch, which is nice. It's usually a salad, or if I'm even lazier, a bowl of cereal with banana and almond milk. I have a hard time working when my desk is untidy. It feels like I have more on my to-do list than I actually do because visually it looks like a lot. I clear everything that I don't need, and that way it feels like a much smaller workload. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps my channel. Also, please consider subscribing. I'll continue to share all things Scandinavian from my apartment here in Stockholm and beyond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you're well and safe.